So this is going to be basically 90-degree back. Now, some people prefer it than basically the 45. It's just another technique. Now, this is where I'm stopped. Now, first of all, we have to look at the distance between the truck over here and the trailer. Now, I like to call it basically the distance from the center of the axles to the back. That's the distance I like to give right here. So if my axles are all the way back, I'll be a lot closer. And this is usually where I stop. All right. Now, if my axles are all the way forward, maybe I'll stop where the back of my trailer gets around here, which I will show in a minute. Now, straight away, turn the steering wheel to the right. All right. And now you're looking out the window. Okay. So now, basically, we're going to get to like a 90-degree. And as soon as we get to 90-degree, we're going to start chasing it. All right. Now we can alter this if we want to. Now, again, this is where you would get out and look because you want to make sure that the swing is going to miss here. All right. Let's go ahead and back it up again. Now it's getting closer and closer to the cab on the left. All right. That's fine. Now we have pull forwards. All we have to do is pull forward, and we're going to crank the steering wheel all the way to the right. All right. Now the first thing that's going to happen is that the back of the truck is going to get further away from over here. All right. Now, I like being close to over here because it's further away from this guy because I can't see him. All right, let's go ahead and start chasing it now. Oops, there we go. I didn't chase enough. Let's go ahead and pull forward again. Okay. Now we are chasing at a full chase. And the great thing about this is that I can now see the other side. So let's go ahead and jackknife. All right, there's nothing wrong with pull forwards. I love pull forwards. All right, pull forwards are safe. If you ever try to back up into a space in one shot, you're not being as safe as you could because usually you end up being too close to the part that you can't see. Now, if there's nothing over there, by all means, do it in one shot. All right, I recommend it. You know, if there's nothing back there you can hit, then whatever, it's all good. All right, so now let's go ahead and back up with our axles all the way to the rear. As you can see, I'm a lot closer this time around. The reason why I'm closer is because it gives me more room, because when your axles are all the way back, the truck needs more space. So let's go ahead and, no, I might be a bit too close. I probably am. Now, the reason why I might be too close is because when I start turning to the right, the front of my cab will go to the left. Now there's nothing there right now, so I'm not really worried about it. Let's just back it up. All right, now let's go a little further forward. All right, and let's try not. Well, let's try not to dip into this area. So I am going to turn to the right. Now I'm going to dip into that area. Who am I kidding? Okay. Now it's going to get into a 90-degree back. Sorry, a 90-degree angle sooner than if the axles were forward. All right. Now we're going to kind of maintain that. Let's go ahead and start chasing it a little bit. Now we're kind of going to go back and forth here for a second. All right. Now I'm definitely going to start chasing it, and now I'm not worried about the swing. Now this part right here is definitely not hitting. All right, because now that is the closest it's going to get because it's in the center of the axles. Okay, so we're not worried about that. All right, let's keep backing her up. Whoops, I went a bit too fast. There you go. That's why you never go fast, because you lose control. I'm just going to go ahead and kind of go back to where I was. All right, then I'm going to maintain that 90-degree for a little bit longer. All right, now I'm going to start chasing it. Now, if I have to do a pull forward, I will. Now, I'm not going to do a pull forward here right this second, all right? Because right now, I'm basically my trailer is parallel to the lines. I want it to go back more. All right, I want before I do a pull forward, I want my trailer pointing towards this guy over here. So when I do straighten up, it starts pulling away from it, and it gives me more room to pull forward. All right, so now I'm still pointing towards it, so there's going to be a couple of pull-ups here, but everything's going to be, maybe not. I think I can get away with it, but now, of course, I've lost everything on the left. All right, but I'm going to go ahead and be a bit too close to the guy on the left, which is, too close is fine. It's just, I just don't want to hit the guy. All right, now I'm backing up all the way. All right, even though I'm too close. All right, it's just, it gives me more room to do a pull forward. All right, so now I'll do my pull forward. Turn to the right. Turn to the left. Keep turning to the left. And then straighten up. And stop. Get your steers pointing straight. And we are good. Maybe a little adjustments. All small adjustments when you're already in the space. All right, so I don't cheat. Because I want you to definitely pay attention to the trailers on the left here. All right, because you do end up dipping into this area a little bit with the cab when you're doing your 90-degree back. All right, so turn the steering wheel to the right, making sure we're not hitting anything. All right, I'm just going to maintain that a little bit, nothing too crazy. No. Yeah, so I'm just going to rotate my axles on each other. All right, I think that is looking good. I'm just going to maintain that. Let's jackknife just a little bit. Oh, I'm getting a bit too close to the truck on the blind side. All right. No, this is good. I like this. All right, now I'm just going to do a pull forward. Straighten up as much as I can. Hard to the left. And we are flying it. No damage to anything. Just remember, when you are backing up and you're mostly in the space, do very small adjustments. Okay, if you need to do any big adjustments, go forward and do a pull up. This is, I feel, a little more safer. All right, now it means using a lot more room over here. All right, and there we go. Okay, so I'm going to use all this room over here, and I'm going to slightly turn the steering wheel. All right, it's going to put me into a slider jackknife, or at a slow rate. Okay, let's go again. Let's maintain this angle here. All right. I feel like I got a lot of control here on this particular one. Let's go ahead and start chasing it. Back to a jackknife. Chasing it. All right, now I'm going to chase it all the way. And then I'm going to get into a straight back here. And then I'm going to push the front to the right. You know, so there's so many different setups for the same space. All right, so it's just knowing all of them, all right, and how to practice them. All right, so I managed to get in here. Now I'm a bit too close to the left, but, you know, forgive me, whatever. All right, that's it for the 90-degree backs.